Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome to Shut Up, Sherry Intuitive Tarot. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay. Well, listen, I've already recorded 2 videos that didn't work out. My camera kept falling, all kinds of stuff. Like, I just wasn't having good luck. Like I said, I need a camera person. But, anyways, this reading is for Cancer. Okay. It's for Cancer. And my daughter's a Cancer. Hi, daughter. Hi, Shay. Anyways, I will go ahead and I'm not going to reshuffle them and put them all out and da 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 da. So let me tell you what cards you got, okay? So for Cancer, in your recent past, you have the Tower, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse, and you have the Eight of Wands in reverse, okay? That's your recent past. In your current energies, you have the Seven of Pentacles, you have the Page of Cups, and you have the King of Swords. In your immediate future, you have the Emperor, and you've got Knight of Wands, and you have the Knight of Pentacles, all right? And the advice the universe has for you has got Queen of Pentacles and Four of Cups. So let me get into this reading and tell you what you've got here, okay? So Cancer, in your recent past, there was a Tower moment for you. And I think you were very emotional and hurt over it. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks like it has to do with love because it has the Ace of Swords in reverse. So there was maybe a possibility of a new beginning, but it didn't take off. It was a false start. So I'm sorry for that, Cancer. And then with your Eight of Wands in reverse, what that means is that there was no movement from you because Eight of Wands is movement, movement. In reverse, it's like a stalemate. So I think you just needed some time to, put yourself back together and get yourself to feeling better. And, when you're feeling, down or whatever, take some time and go inward. Have some solitary time to yourself because it does really help. Honestly, it gives you more clarification or if you're not that type of person that spend some time with people you love. Okay, in your current energies, you've got, like I told you what you had. So with the Seven of Pentacles, it's somebody who's just working hard and doesn't feel like they're accomplishing a whole lot, but they're working, they're plugging away. Page of Cups is usually a message of good news. And the King of Swords is like a boss type of person, usually a little bit more mature, serious type of energy. Goes by rules, likes to enforce rules. So, I mean, if I was to just guess, I mean, my feeling, I'm just saying my feeling is that, you may be feeling like at work, it's like humdrum and you're just doing the same thing over and over and maybe not getting anywhere. But guess what? You're being noticed. And I think that you're going to get a message from your boss saying that you're getting a raise or maybe a good evaluation or something like that. That's what I think. Now, if it has to do with love for you, it could also be like a text message or a letter from somebody that you love that is in that kind of like a energy like that I described, like maybe more mature boss type, enforces rules and that type of person. And but you're still kind of feeling like kind of humdrum, with how things are going. So anyways, for your future, your immediate future, Cancer, with the Emperor and the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, you got some major dudes coming up, man. You've got dudes all over the place. Just kidding. Because you know why I'm just kidding? Because knights, just because it's a knight doesn't mean it can't be a woman. Because there are no genders in tarot. Remember, I've told you that before? There's no gender. So if you're a dude watching this could be a lady just in that kind of an energy, okay? So with the Emperor though is the highest. Okay, the Emperor is all the knights and everybody put together in one, all the kings. It's actually all 4 kings put together in one. So that's the Emperor. The Emperor is he's like the shit, okay? The Emperor, he's very deliberate. He's super, super wise. He is very deliberate in his actions. Like, he never second guesses himself, and he's not going to make a move unless he already knows what's going to happen. He knows it's going to be successful. He's usually an older person. So it could be a father figure. It could be something like that. But then you have these two knights. And the Knight of Wands, though, he runs in really impulsive. Like, he's more an impulsive type of guy. And the Knight of Pentacles, he's just coming in, you know, strutting in on his horse. But he's got a gift for you. You want to see it. He's got something for you right there in his hands, ready to give it to you. He sure does. And here's your knight that's coming in all running into you. Wait, I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm coming in. I'm coming in, babe. All right. Oh, and by the way, the energy surrounding the whole entire reading was a Three of Wands. And what that is you're like looking, it's kind of like a reflection energy, like reflecting on the past and reflecting on what's to come in the future. Just reflection. And what the universe is wanting to advise you on, I have right here, the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Okay, this is also reflection energy, but the universe is wanting you to think about things. They're wanting you to reflect, actually, and think about where you've come. And also, they want you to know that, you know, don't just look down at what you've lost. Look up, because you know what? If you look up, you got somebody giving you a cup right here. Look at that. You're too busy looking down at all these cups and kind of being sad about it, but look up. There's somebody giving you a cup right there in front of you. So the universe is trying to say, you know what? Don't have your blinders on. Don't have your blinders on. Look at all avenues. Okay, look at everything. All right. And then let's see. Hold on. Invest some time to nurture others. That's what the universe is saying too. Maybe you have kids or mothers or family or anybody, you know, that maybe they need a little bit of nurturing from you. Maybe they need some of your attention. See? So the universe is saying, you know what? Nurture your family. Nurture yourself, as a matter of fact. Cancer. Nurture yourself, okay? You deserve it. And spread that nurturing on to the ones you love as well. Okay? And feel good. You know what? You're a very talented person, you know, Cancer. You guys always, you're just very creative, talented people, all the Cancers I know. And very special people. You know, they have this hard crust on the outside, you know, that crab shell. But on the inside, they're so soft and vulnerable and loving people, super loving. So be your loving you, Cancer. I love you. Mwah. Mwah. And I hope you get that raise, baby. All you babies. Hope you all get that raise. Okay? Love and light. Bye.